Well, this is a waste of
How
time.
could you possibly imagine that we would entertain this?
Come on, honey. I don't know. I just thought some allowance was in order once I heard about the meth lab. The one that used to be in the basement.
Oh, shit.
Your signed disclosure statements, and I don't see any mention of a meth lab. No.
They always open with like this sky shot. I think it's a metaphor.
Yep.
Na, 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 na. Hell yeah, Walt.
Out for a cruise. Do you have your
No,
on you? Like,
nah, it's a fake out. Whole bunch of people just pass by this border. They want questions.
Yeah.
They have questions. They don't want questions. They want answers.
They want them all. Cancer.
Please.
I was involved in a plane accident.
Yeah.
Know of Flight 515, the plane crash? You're wearing the ribbon.
Yes, sir. I'm quite aware of Wayfarer 515.
Lost
I was
his...
one of the first responders on scene that day.
Oh.
Then what are you doing?
Citing you, sir.
What? What, you don't believe me?
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Wait.
Probably... Walt?
Just 1 minute.
Sir, I asked you to stay in the vehicle.
No.
I think he's white.
This is
Calm
America,
down and get back
okay?
in that
I have
car right
rights.
now.
Do you understand that? At least have the common decency to hear me
I need
out.
you to step back right now.
Did you even hear what I said?
Sir, calm
now
down.
You're giving me a ticket? I told you that my house was in the debris field. You gotta be kidding me!
You got about 2 seconds to stand down or I'm
what?
going to pepper spray
You're gonna pepper spray?
You understand
Perfect. That is just perfect! Pepper spray the
Walt?
man who's
I'm
expressing
wearing
his
glasses.
opinion under the First Amendment!
Yeah, what the fuck did you think was
Got him.
gonna happen?
Yeah.
We're waiting on that famous blue meth of yours. 29 days since we saw it last.
It's still out there, Domi. Don't worry.
They think they caught
I gotta take this.
Heisenberg
Domi,
still.
go beat your pinata. Rest of you jokers.
Yes, they do.
Too damn quiet in here. Catch some bad guys.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just happened to be driving by and saw the sign. So, you're selling the place.
In this market.
It's great, Dad. Think I can get a tour?
These guys are trying to finish up. Maybe we better stay out of their way.
Look how
There are
cleaned
pictures
up
on the
Jesse
website
looks.
if you want to take a look.
Yeah. Website.
It's interesting he didn't share that he was
you
sober.
Yeah, you can say that he's reaching out, but he never really was reaching out at the same time.
She's divorcing me.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's a thing you can say.
I mean, yeah, but they...
Doesn't want me to see the kids.
That resonated.
She said that?
Resonated?
Resonated.
You don't write, you don't call?
Better call Saul. He'll get mad.
Yeah. She can't write you. You told me to call you.
She's not going to the cops. She's not going to tell a living soul. You want to know why? One word. Blowback.
Blowback?
If she blabs, it'll be a disaster. For her.
Hey, he's running a ribbon. You think he gives a fuck about those people on the plane?
Oh.
I can't be the bad guy.
What?
What Jesse said really stuck with him.
Be the bad guy.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what swung him.
It looked like he snuck in his dad's closet and was wearing his business suit. It's like a size and a half too big. I didn't realize who that was at first.
The dude.
No, I meant who. I recognized him. That's the guy who helped Jesse clean up. I didn't realize who it was on the phone at first. His friend's name is Lucas.
Lewis. Yes, he's so like strong, but his friend's name is Lucas.
You know, Flynn here is looking for a part-time job, so I don't know if you know of anything you might want to.
My name's Walter Jr. Like,
oh shit!
Like,
oh,
what, you can't even say his name.
Keep him off from the kids, man.
Don't. Uh oh.
You're right, Hank. It's none of your business.
Holy
Boom.
shit.
This guy, he works like a bastard, right? Builds a business single-handed. Finally, the big money shows up.
Single-handed.
And what does he do? He walks out.
You want a job?
A job? Who's got a job for me?
Looks at the money at the table.
I know first. An opportunist, bro. He's angry. He hates Band-Aids. He's a perfectionist. Look at the bottom of the pool, Walt. You gonna jump in and get all that shit off the bottom?
I think there's a fucking Band-Aid. He's been staring at it for 4 days out of his window.
Yeah, he's out of his patio.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Great, now they're gonna kill a bunch of old ladies.
Yeah. Time to burn this place down.
Fuck these guys, dude.
They don't have their glasses on.
I know him.
Yeah, he's gonna shit himself again.
Uh-oh. Okay, they get the memo. Oh, that does not say Heisenberg.
Shit.
I haven't thought that far ahead, Skyler. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. So.
Exactly
By
what
her not
Walter was
reporting
doing.
it, is that worse?
Guy was involved in so many crimes.
Yeah, wouldn't she have to report it? Like she's like by law?
Probably.
So what's the point of her even being there?
Skylar is the second cell phone.
Hi, Walt.
Son of a bitch.
Listen, I can't. I'm at work right now.
I'm a drug dealer, son. You got a Ouija board?
Yeah, we can talk about it right now. Get a Ouija board. You didn't bring one? Well, then you don't get to know. Cufflinks, bro.
Cufflinks are the most
cufflinks.
pretentious fucking thing.
Fucking think they're so awesome, man.
Hello.
So.
You don't put your shirt on different.
What?
You're not that lawyer on late night television, are you?
Better call Saul.
He's the best character in the show, man.
We're here to discuss the sale of the property at 9809 Margot.
I get it.
He's buying the house?
All right. Well, folks, today's your lucky day.
We feel 875 is very fair.
But I suppose there's always a little wiggle room.
Well, once you wiggle us on down to 400, and you got yourself.
Jesus Christ, Saul.
400,000?
Well, this is a waste of time.
Could you possibly imagine that we would entertain this?
Come on, honey.
I don't know. I just thought some allowance was in order once I heard about the meth lab. The one that used to be in the basement.
Oh,
Looked
shit.
over your signed disclosure statements, and I don't see any mention of a meth lab. No. Oh, you got your termite inspection. That's good. But no meth lab. Now, some would call that fraud. Too bad. Now, I could file a suit and encumber this property indefinitely, or could start some criminal proceedings. But I don't think any of us want that. Now, do we? How about it, counselor? Do you concur?
I concur. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Fucking right, bro.
He's good, man.
Yeah.
Better call Saul. I love that look he gives. Nice.
This is the best move ever.
Jesus
I have been
Christ.
waiting for that to happen since we started this whole show.
Pizza on
when
the
that
roof?
first happened, I rewound it about 35 fucking times.
To get the newspaper, I saw a pizza on our roof. Would you know anything about that? Walt, you need to control yourself. Calm down, accept the situation, and keep your distance. If you can't manage that, I will get a restraining order.
Oh!
More popcorn.
Skyler.
A little late there, pal.
Get your restraining order right here. Restrain this.
Jesse, the house has been sold. The new owners are expected at any moment. Where do you think you're going?
Inside. Bought the place.
Oh, that felt so good.
Lock the door. Lock the door.
Oh, that felt so good. She changed the locks.
Damn.
Jesus. Oh no. Somebody's gonna get shot.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was them. Oh, mother bitch, dude.
Oh, God.
I mean, at least they're too fucking stupid to be sly about shit. Should we hide the fact we're walking into this person's house with a murder weapon and 2 business suits and gloves? No, let's do it in broad daylight. I like fucking Walter White's about to John McClane these two. Oh, never mind. That couldn't have been better timing. Probably give the axe to the brother. What?
Fuck, I'll never know.
Wild, bro. That shit was crazy.
I remember that every time I watch that, even if I've seen it like 4 or 5 times now, it's crazy every time.
The pizza on the roof?
The pizza on the roof, bro.
That's what you're talking about.
They finally sold that house. They said they can't handle it anymore, the people that own it. Because people go to their house, throw pizza on the roof.
It was ridiculous. I'd be so pissed.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments, honestly, 2 of my favorite moments of the whole show is Saul doing dropping the 400,000, and then as they're about to walk out, goes, "Well, I just thought I should have a little give, considering there was a meth lab in the basement." That bombshell is sick. And then the follow-up to that, where Jesse's about to go in, and they're like, "The new homeowners are about to be here. What are you doing?" And he goes, "I just bought the place," and then walks inside. Oh.
It's nice to see Saul get that little sting on that other lawyer, because, well, especially because I've seen all the Better Call Sauls, it's kind of nice to see, like, you know, Saul is this kind of sleazy commercial TV lawyer, you know?
Right.
And he sticks it to these so-called big dog lawyers, and it's always so nice to see when he's like, "How's that, counselor? Do you concur?" Like, he just rubs it in their face. Like, I can play toe-to-toe with all of you and then beat you every time. I don't know. Saul's such a great character.
He honestly was. He had me fucking laughing in stitches and so when he looked at the money and he's like, "Who's got a job for me?"
Yeah. he's an opportunist, man. Like, every chance he can get.
Yeah, I like him. Jesse looked good this episode, man. When he pulls up and starts talking to his dad.
Yeah, he's all clean finally.
And he's all clean. Yeah, but like, we've seen him clean before, but he wasn't like, he was still dirty. He was still like in the mindset of like, I'm going to smoke dope.
Yeah, it's like he's finally, well, rehab probably helped him. It's like he realized that, or he's just given up almost in a sense, and
yeah,
he's accepting fate.
I really like seeing Jesse like this. It's a really good change of pace for his character. But yeah, I also love the fact that he didn't throw the fact that he's now clean in his dad's face. He didn't look at his dad, and the first words he said were like, "I'm clean, I went to rehab." He wanted to rebuild that relationship on their own terms and be like, drugs weren't the problem. This relationship was broken before that, kind of thing. And he didn't
need his validation.
I love that. That was a really understated moment in this episode that I really appreciated. Walt breaking back into his own house to take a shower is crazy. Is insane.
Yeah.
That smash cut where I'm like, he's about to John McClane these two, and then it's him in the shower in the desert. Yeah. Like, damn, dude, I couldn't have timed that any better. That was great. I love the development of, like, they're there. He's dead. Like, it's over. But then they get the text that says Polo, which of course is Polo, which of course means that Marco's here, and Marco don't like no polo.
There's a pool out with fish out of water.
Exactly. It means chicken. Not sure if you knew that.
Well, it was spelled wrong.
It was spelled wrong. Yeah, I really don't like the twins, though. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I mean, they do their job well.
They do. It's just like when they felt like they were hitting every single trope so far. I don't remember these next couple episodes. I feel like it lightens up a little bit, but they were like trying so hard to push these two as the ultimate badasses here. And last episode with like the big explosion and they're like 4 feet away. I'm like, it's so fucking impractical. Nobody's there to impress. Like, you're gonna flick the why would you do that? It makes sense if like you have a whole audience actually watching you, or there's like gonna be a witness or something. You gotta be like, yeah, we gotta build a reputation and do this. But when it's just you two and you're like, hey, we need to blow this car up, why the fuck are you standing 3 feet away from it when the fucking explosion goes off? It doesn't make sense.
They've talked about that in the like behind the scenes, said that they both got their backs, their heads totally burned, and because they were way too close, but they played it off really well. He didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
But then Vince Gilligan even said, like, we need to stop making our villains so cool to make people think these are cool people. And he's like, Vince Gilligan said, I'm one of the people that did this as a problem. Look at Breaking Bad. I try to make my villains look so cool.
Yeah. I do love the fact that Tuco isn't as cut and dry as it seems. Like, Tuco felt like once Tuco was dead, it felt like, okay, well, this is the end of the chapter. And then you got like a mini scare when they brought the uncle in and Jesse was getting interrogated, and it was like, oh my God, they're screwed. Like, he's screwed. But then he wouldn't rat out to the cops. So it was like, oh my God, they really just got away with this whole Tuco situation. Everything's done. It's in the past. And it's like, no, this family comes back with a vengeance. So that is cool to see.
The devil comes a-calling.
Gus is proving to be a powerful new ally.
Pretty powerful. He can text somebody Sol Ops and they run away from murdering somebody.
So I'm pretty happy with that. That's really cool. The hell's his name? Hank calling out. Yeah, Hank calling out.
Skylar
at dinner was insane, and Skylar being like, "You're right. That is not your place to ask." Was like, "Oh shit." I mean,
that's true.
I like she's standing her ground. She's like, "No, fuck that." But it really sucks. It goes back to the point I was making last episode of it really sucks that it falls on her in like the worst ways possible.
It's kind of funny that Walter White is a bad guy and then she has to be a bad guy.
Yeah. So, any last thoughts you want to wrap up about this episode?
No, I think that's good. I think it's good to see Jesse throwing it in his dad's face. I mean, after his dad kind of pushed him away. That's the best part of this episode, I think.
Yeah, I did have a fucking dementia moment for a moment where when I figured out he bought the house in this episode, just now I was like, oh, well, now he can't see Jane anymore. And I was like, oh
God.
Yeah. I was like, man, he's moving away from Jane. That was going,
Yeah, yes, he did.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll get into the next one.
I mean, I don't know why you don't stay in the other place. The landlord's in jail. He could have lived in the other place for free.
He probably could have. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he wants to go back there. Probably ghost.
Well, he just go to Jane's place.
Ghosts, bro. It's a duplex. If one half of a duplex,
ghosts can't go through walls.
That's the biggest lie you've ever told.
No, it's not. Ghosts aren't fire.
Fire doesn't go through walls either.
It does. It goes through walls and doors. Ghosts can't.
No, that's not true. It can burn them down, but it's not going through them.
It goes right through, bro. You've never seen fire. You know what we're talking about. You've never seen fire.
That's actively why they're like, hey, if you're in a fire and the fire isn't in your room yet, you want to press your hand
right
against
to the wall and murder you.
No. It has to burn through the door.
The more you know, kids. Get away from fire.
Under the door.
Through walls.
But you shouldn't open the door if you're in a fire because you have a room full of oxygen, and that will supply the fire. So you open that door and it's going to go whoosh and go.
Fire's going to get you through walls.
That's not true.
But ghosts can't.
That is not true also.